Hi, my name is Stephanie and I am an Adult Services Librarian at Santa Clara City Library, Central Park. In today's Cooking from Home video, I will show you how to make chocolate pastry puff twists. Let's go ahead and review the ingredients that we'll need in order to create this dish. Puff pastry. As you can see, the box that I'm using comes with 2 sheets. Nutella. 1 egg. Powdered sugar. Before using my puff pastry, I went ahead and let it thaw at room temperature for 15 to 20 minutes on a floured work surface. That way, it was easier for me to roll out. Initially, my puff pastry came in a sheet that was folded in half. I went ahead and unfolded it and then cut it down the middle, which is why you see 2 sheets laid out in front of me. We are now going to spread our Nutella. When it comes to spreading the Nutella, we are going to spread it on one of our 2 sheets, so only on one side. This process can be a little bit frustrating just because the Nutella does have difficulty sticking to the pastry. I think it's a combination of the flour as well as the general texture of the puff pastry, but just go ahead and keep trying until it sticks to the surface. I am now going to speed through the process of me spreading the Nutella onto one of the sheets. Eventually it did get easier. I found that the more Nutella that I added, the easier it was to spread. So just keep that in mind. If it gets hard to spread, add more Nutella. Another thing to note is that I really didn't take the Nutella that close to the edge. I didn't want it to leak out while it was baking. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Try to leave a bit of a border around the edge. What I'm going to do is grab my other sheet of puff pastry and place it on top of the layer with Nutella. I am then going to cut it in half, and then in 4ths, and then in 8ths. These strips are going to make up our twists. I am now going to show you the art of twisting one of our strips. So as you can see, I am twisting, and then I am placing it onto a silicone mat. And when I placed it down, you may have noticed that I did gently press the top part of it down. I didn't want it to come undone. So as you can see, I'm pressing it down and then moving on. We are then going to repeat this process until we go through all of our strips. And we are now going to speed through the process of me twisting away. So then I am going to add an egg wash to the surface of our twists. It was 1 egg with a splash of water. I couldn't find my brush that I use for doing egg washes in my kitchen for some reason, so I went ahead and used a spoon. So it wasn't as even as I liked. So if you have a brush in your kitchen, I really suggest using that. If not, you're welcome to use a spoon. And again, I'm going to speed through the process of adding my egg wash. Now that we have finished adding our egg wash, we are going to bake our twists at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 18 minutes until golden brown. As you can see, this is what our twists look like straight out of the oven. I went ahead and let them rest for about 5 minutes just so they're not as hot. And then I am now going to begin the process of sifting some powdered sugar on top. I'm using a small strainer that I have with a spoon to dust some powdered sugar on top. This step is not necessary, but if you would like, this is my approach to doing it. And you're welcome to add as much as you'd like. So these are my finished twists. According to my family members, they were very good and very light and not too sweet. So they were a hit, I would say. I strongly encourage making them soon or over the holidays and just trying them out. Thank you for watching this video, and please stay tuned for more craft and cooking tutorials online by Santa Clara City Library staff. Have a great day.